Welcome to HGTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Great game tonight. Great game tonight. These playoffs are turning out to be better than previous years. Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. That's what a heart of a champion is, what they did tonight. Steph Curry actually played. This was his best game, in my opinion, that he's played in a long time. No front running. Did whatever the defense gave to him. Whatever the defense gave to him, he shredded it. His passes were crisp. This is what makes you a great player. The ability to thread the needle with passes and to make the correct passes. Not all this crap that LUKA was doing. LUKA doing all this overhand throw. It's like, LUKA, what the hell is you doing? But Steph Curry, this was his best game he's played of the whole playoffs. Seriously. And it wasn't even he settled for what the defense gave him. And this is all we've been asking of Steph Curry. That's it. That's all I've been asking of him. I haven't asked too much. I'm asking as a coach as well as a fan of the game. You know, you have to give respect when it's earned. Respect's not given. Respect's not taken. Respect is earned. And that's something that he did tonight. Shout out to Steph and them for coming out there, doing what they had to do. You know, this is something I've been waiting for a long time from, Chef Curry. He played lights out tonight. This was his best game, and people can argue with me. I will argue back. This was his best game as far as him doing the things that needed to be done. And he did the things that needed to be done. And that was get the ball to his playmakers when it was time to get the ball to them. For real. So he played a great game and everything. He did his job. He went out there, he did what he was supposed to do. And the reason, he did his thing is because Draymond Green once again imploded like I knew he would. Draymond Green game has been so trash. I remember one time when Draymond was playing, Draymond actually had a shot. He could shoot the mid-range. He could actually attack the basket with either hand. He could make some shots. And, he came up big in some games. The thing with Draymond that pisses me off is he has so much intangibles that it kind of takes away from his regular abilities to play the game. You just look at his intangibles, his high IQ. And Steph Curry today played his best game ever. He did. This is the Steph Curry that I want. Now, Steph has to work on a floater. He needs to learn how to shoot that floater. If he learns how to shoot a floater, Steph Curry will be impossible to stop. He doesn't have a real good floater to his game. He needs to work on that. He has got to get that floater going because it's some of the things. No, they didn't win another ring yet. See, we're not doing that. They didn't win a ring yet. They won game 2. They took care of business. They were down. They came back. The series is not over, guys. You guys have got to stop. You guys have got to stop jumping to conclusions. You guys did these the past 2 rounds. We're going to see what they do later on. Now, one of the things that Dallas did was Dallas jumped on them early, which I knew they would jump on them early. Dallas was hitting all these shots, but I wasn't impressed. I knew that wouldn't sustain. So I was looking for things like go to the hole. The first couple plays where they had LUKA playing in the post and they had Brunson bringing the ball up, that was working. I don't know why they went away from that, but you've got to keep LUKA or somebody in the middle of that zone. To beat a zone defense, you attack the middle. Because when you attack the middle, you can score easy. You could get a layup all day. You could get a hook shot. You could get a floater. And they just didn't do it. They didn't take advantage of that. And I blame Jason Kidd for that. Now, Brunson had a great first half, but I keep telling people it's a tale of 2 halves. You have got to play both halves. Jalen Brunson and them were getting off in the first half. So what the Warriors were doing was the Warriors were playing smart basketball, what I've been saying the whole time. Steph Curry and them started going to the lane. They were shooting the floaters. They were going down to the lane. They were getting and ones, and they were utilizing Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney was the MVP of the Warriors these past 2 games and for the whole playoffs. Kevon Looney does not get his flowers. This is what I call role players. Role players step up at home. You become an all-time great role player when you step up on the road in key situations. And Kevon Looney, shout out to that man because he's not the most sexiest. He doesn't do the flashiness. He's not towering like Mutombo. He just go get the job done. And that's something that I really appreciate from Kevon Looney. Kevon Looney was getting the big on rebounds, and he was also moving the ball. He was making the extra passes. Defensively, his defense when LUKA got into the lane was very key. He made LUKA shoot those step backs and tough shots. Now, Jason Kidd was terrible tonight coaching. When you see your superstar taking these bad shots and you see your team taking all these bad shots, you've got to go to your team and tell them, look, man, we got to go to the hole. We got to go to the hole. You guys are taking way too many shots, and they were. The Dallas Mavericks are playing like the Houston Rockets did back when because they're shooting all these dumb threes instead of attacking the basket. And see, this is where Dinwiddie should have stepped up. Dinwiddie has been trashed the whole playoffs. For all you people that was talking all that trash about Dinwiddie in Brooklyn, Dinwiddie is trash. Dinwiddie easily can be taken out the game. He comes in the game. He brings no energy. He doesn't do anything to make anybody better. And that's his problem. So the thing is, when the third quarter and everything started from the first half, the second quarter was what made the Warriors really put a stranglehold on the game. When they came out and they were going for twos, they were making twos, and Clay was going to the basket. Guys were going to the basket. That is the Golden State Warriors team that we want to see. Taking smart shots, not selling for those threes. At times, Curry started selling for threes, and then he looked up and said, "Nah, I'm going to go to the basket," which he did. and he went to the basket effectively. Now the thing is, this is where you need a big come in at. Phoenix, see, this is what Phoenix should have did to them. DeAndre Ayton should have been punishing them inside. They should have had him inside, dominating like Kevon Looney was. This is why Ayton is not going to be a Suns no more. And I'm going to come out with that video this weekend. There's reports that Ayton, I'll tell y'all, man. I don't want to tell you now because I'll divert. But this is what Phoenix should have done. This is why I didn't pick Phoenix to win the series, because Phoenix did this all season. The Warriors, the thing they do is they utilize their bigs. They utilize Kevon Looney. They utilize Draymond, even though Draymond ain't got no offensive game no more. They utilize it. They give him the ball, putting pressure on the defense. Now, it's okay. This is why I said it's time for coaches to go back to school. And I'm going to take you guys back to school. Now, what they should have done in the second half, this is what the Mavs should have done. You should have put LUKA in the middle of the key or had him in the low post. Give the ball to him. Once he gets the ball, that's when your guys have got to start moving. You got to start moving. See, how to beat a zone is ball movement. Throwing it to the center of the zone, get you some buckets. Once you start getting some buckets, that draws the two guards that are at the top of the key inward to you. That draws the big man in the back to come up. So that leaves your guys open. See, the problem is like this. The problem is that these guys don't know basketball. The Mavericks don't know basketball, and Jason Kidd, he is not doing a good job in teaching them what to do. They have a good team, but the problem is you're not attacking the zone from the inside. That's how you attack a zone. You give it to Powell. You could put Powell down there. Powell could get down there, get it, do a hook shot, or when you get it, you have your back to the basket. Okay, now you feel with your legs. You feel with your legs where the defense is coming. You put the ball down, you back up. Now, when you're backing him down, now if it's Draymond or Looney, they're by themselves. So that's when you back them down and you get your hook. You either do your hook shot, you go at your left. Preferably, I would go at the left, depending on where you're at, and get some easy points. Or when you got the ball in the lane, that guy has got to cut to the backside because, see, the center is going to move up so that guy can insert in back of him. You could get an easy pass or a bounce pass or a wraparound pass. He got it. Easy points, layups. That's all you got to do. And then once you keep doing that, they're going to collapse that zone into you. Now your shooters can eat. Then that's when they'll get out of their zone and say, okay, now it's time to go to man. Once they go to man, that's when you get a ball to LUKA again in the post, high post, or you could put them in the low post. That's when you got to move. These guys have zero movement on the court, and this is why a lot of these players today in the game is really not good players, because they don't know how to read a defense. They don't know how to insert from the weak side or the strong side. They don't know how to set off-ball screens to get a guy open underneath the basket. This is why I was saying that a lot of these guys have to sit down and watch games. They have to go watch the games back in the day. Okay. Now, Jordan Poole was all right. I felt like he was okay, but his energy. See, this is the thing I keep telling you. Him and Dinwiddie are basically going to decide the series because they offset one another. However, these past two games, Jordan Poole has been eating Spencer Dinwiddie up. He's been eating him up, his speed, his quickness. And the thing I love about Jordan Poole, he can finish at the hoop with either the left hand or the right hand. Very skilled young guy. He gets to the second level, to the third level, boom, it's over with. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, defensively, Luka Doncic is going to have to decide. And he's going to have to decide. Now, are you gonna play defense, or are you just going to be out there? Because to me, I think you making an excuse. I don't think you were sick. I think you just put in a built-in excuse. So if you play like trash, you'll have an excuse. I'm not buying that you had an illness, dog. So you lose points with me on that shit. Don't be doing that Chris Paul and LeBron shit, because they do that a lot. And that's what you did tonight. You tried to make it seem like you were sick or something. You weren't sick. You weren't sick at all. So I don't even want to hear that shit. You was a cheesecake. I'm going to call you Cheesecake Luka, because you a cheesecake. Listen. Winners win. Losers lose. Winners win. Losers lose. So this is the thing. The thing Luka got to do, and the Mavs have to do, they have to learn how to play a half-court offense. So he has to play a half-court offense. He has to learn how to play a half-court offense. In the second half, what the Mavs should have done was slow the game down. You can't outshoot Golden State. You can't outshoot them. So slow the game down. Once you slow the game down, run some sets, run some plays. Jason Kidd, you from our era. So you should be having them running what we did back in the day. You got to have more movement. Jalen Brunson, he had a bad second half, so that really hurt the Mavs. If Jalen Brunson doesn't ball out for all 4 quarters, the Mavs are going to lose. Luka's going to get his points. Luka's going to do what he does. I'm not worried about Luka. The problem is Brunson on the offensive end, they don't have anybody really to create shots. The only guys who can create their own shot is Luka, Brunson, and Dinwiddie. And if Dinwiddie's been off these past 2 games. Now, Dinwiddie's due for a good game. Dinwiddie's due for a good game. I think he'll have a good game in game 3 and 4. I still, like I said, it's still going how I predicted. I said the Warriors would win game 1 and 2, and I believe the Mavs will win 3 and 4. And I believe the Warriors will win 5. And I believe the Mavs will win 6, and in game 7, the Mavs will take it. So that's how I feel will happen with that series. But, I mean, we've seen this before. The series not over yet. See no thumbnail. I mean, it is what it is. See no like Luka. Me, I'm a fan of the game. I could care less. What's up, baby? What it do?
What it do, man?
Oh, man, not much, man. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Got done watching a crazy finish.
Crazy. You think he was crazy? I don't know. Listen, if Dallas has to do it from the defensive side. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like, I spend all kind of time talking shit about Golden State because of their interior defense. Well,
Mm-hmm.
fucking Dallas ain't got no interior defense neither.
No, they don't
And that's hurting them. They got to step it up on the defensive side.
at all. They ain't stepping up at all and stuff. The only guy playing defense out there is Feeney and Bullet.
Yeah,
Everybody in Brunson. But you don't got none of your big mans playing D. Cleveland Powell. They got to put some bricks in their ass and go down there and battle, dog. It's about will and want. That's all it's about. And what they're doing is they're creeping to that 3-point line way too much. They're playing too much like Brooke Lopez. I need them to play like PJ Tucker. I need you to get your ass down there in the post. And I'm disappointed in Kidd because Jason Kidd, he grew up defensive guy. He was a defensive guy as well as offensive guy. So, you got to have your guys be able to step up and play the lanes. And not only that, they got to learn how to box out better.
yeah.
They're not boxing out at all. They're just letting
they're not really attacking the glass at all. That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Exactly. Yep.
It's when they and then on top of that they shooting long threes.
Yeah.
And these long threes equal long misses. You know what I'm saying? So
all day.
Golden State is just getting the ball and they getting right into their transition game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, and Curry finally played smart for once and not shoot these dumbass threes.
Right. He
started going, and this is all we ask from Curry. This is all we want you to play like. Like when your 3 ball ain't going, dude,
go to the hole.
Get the ball, go to the hole, create for others. Everyone say you a point guard. You still a point guard to me. But
Right.
I seen point guard tonight. Finally. Like seriously, I'm like, dude, and he wasn't throwing these ugly passes or nothing. He was throwing precision passes, making the right reads. And I'm like, dude, this all you gotta do, bro. And you'll be the best. Nobody can stop you from getting to the hole.
Right.
So it's like
that's real. When people just know you're going to shoot the three, you know what I'm saying? You limit your game so much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Keeping the defense off balance is always like the key to basketball. You know what I'm saying? Being able to keep the defense off balance.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Draymond ugly ass, stink breath ass was imploding tonight and stuff.
Man, that nigga was out there hacking, man.
Yeah, fouling the whole game.
I can't believe he actually hit a three tonight. It was like, wow, Golden State's really feeling it. This nigga hit
right.
Shit.
Right. And then Draymond his ass out hit him, fouled the whole damn MAVS team. They ain't called no foul. Finally, they called and start calling on him. Then he start being an a-hole. They gonna tee up Finney Smith. I'm like, Finney Smith ain't say nothing. How you get a tee?
They should know that they're not gonna get no help from the refs.
Oh yeah,
the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna happen.
Oh no, hell no.
But I'm just I'm wondering too. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, these lights might be too bright for LUKA. You know what I'm saying?
It might be, man.
It might be too bright for him.
That's Cheesecake LUKA, sir. It's Cheesecake LUKA.
Yeah. The NBA is always a learning process. You know what I'm saying? You can't be afraid to learn. You can't be afraid to fail and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, if LUKA, that's the kind of attitude he got. But they can get it. I mean, they can get a lot more because they can beat the Warriors. You know what I'm saying? They got the talent to beat them. They got the talent to beat the Warriors. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and plus, you could use them, and dog, you could win this series, dog. It's not, dog. The Warriors, like, they're not doing nothing impressive. They're just running straight pick and roll, or when you blitz Curry, their guys are just going to the basket.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is you got to rotate more.
You got to rotate. They were lacking on rotations. They were getting beat all the time with the ball movement.
Right.
always out of position. That's what I'm saying. Like they got to step it up on the defensive end. I've seen them play better defense. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, they just didn't have it tonight defensively. It's kind of the same thing with Miami. How I felt about Miami, they didn't bring the same intensity they brought against. We talked about this earlier. The same intensity that they had in the second half against Boston. They should have brought that shit the other night. You know,
they should have.
Yeah.
I'm saying, they should have brought that, or they wouldn't have got their ass whooped like that, man.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying, man? You know, Butler be doing that though. He'll have a game where he go off and then he come out lackadaisical, like sleepy, like it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, he was trying to do his thing, but I don't know. It seemed like none of them have it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if that was more from what Boston did. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like you seen, like how they was missing that ball handler too. You know what I'm saying? Like Marcus Smart, their offense flowed a lot better out there. You know what I'm saying? Despite his DAPs and shit, they kind of need Marcus Smart.
No, they need him. I'm just saying he can't commit more than one DAP, or they done. I mean, shit. I mean, I work with a lot of good dudes, but I be telling them too, man. Hey, man, DAP, man, watch them DAPs. You know, too. Some can make it with 5. You know, he can't make it more than one, dog. If he had more than one, you saw what happened to the Bucks. They lost that game because the DAPs 3. Yeah. 3 in a row, a triple double in DAPs.
DAP triple double.
Yep. Lost the ball and everything. So you know, what Chris said about, I ain't been looking at the comments. Oh, C-Pen capping as usual. He happy on LUKA losing, so yeah, he happy. One true emperor, what you said, MAVS filled with nothing but tier 3 players. It's not even about the players. The problem is they're not, like T said it best. They're not doing their thing defensively. They're lackadaisical. They're not rotating. In the first half, dog, listen, all they had to do in the second half was play tighter defense and play more half-court offense. They would have been fine. They had the Warriors. Their problem is they kept selling for these threes, and that's what I'm saying. It's situational basketball, and it's high IQ, and I keep telling everybody, your IQ dictates whether, you know, you're a great player or you're just an okay player or you just a trash motherfucker. So I'm just saying it separates that. And a lot of these guys on the Mavs, you got to understand, Reggie Bullock, I understand he gonna shoot a 3, but dog, you gotta understand, people back when we were playing were shooting 3s, but when they 3-ball wasn't going, they moved to the mid-range. That dude, Frank Nitalinka, whatever, I wanted to choke him. I'm like, bro, your 3 is not going. Go to the hole or go to the mid-range. And if you ain't got neither one, sit your ass on the bench. I can't use you.
But you know how it's just the whole logic of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You know, they just tell you to keep shooting them until you start making them and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's just ridiculous talk.
It's ridiculous, man. I'm looking out there like, I'd have told them, man, if y'all shoot one more damn 3, man, all y'all on the bench. I'll go get a D-League team next game.
Yeah, it's like, dog, you're not going to hit like 5 threes in a row to come back and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, you can't cut a deficit all in 2 plays, 3 plays and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta grind that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have to work for that shit.
Right.
They just want to shoot the 3, man.
That's all they did, man. It was terrible. I'm watching the game and everything. I'm just sitting there like, man, everybody should be fired on the Mavericks today. I will fire all y'all asses.
It'd be hard not to, man. Cause I mean, I don't know, Dad. Like you said, they got it good and shit, man. Cause like I say, you go to any other era and shit, man, and the shots they take, niggas would be on the bench, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like straight up, niggas be
Mm-hmm.
on the bench.
Man, peep this. Remember the video I told you earlier?
Yeah.
They made it public, dog.
So what does that mean? Everybody can see it.
Yeah, everybody can see it now.
It wasn't public before.
No, remember they blocked it and stuff, talking about some spam stuff, right? So I did a feedback thing and took a picture of all of the stuff, the title and all that. I get in to do my thing to set up StreamYard and stuff. They said, "Oh, it's made public." I said, "YouTube, y'all some dirty mother suckers. Y'all saw me cussing y'all out earlier in the video today."
Well, yeah. So they stopped it from being live and then turned the video to being.
No, they stopped it from going public. Like after we finish the stream, after we end the broadcast, it'll, you can go back and watch it. They
Okay.
hid it. They hid it from everybody. They made it private. I couldn't change it.
Yeah, that shit weird, man.
Yeah, so I took a picture of it and sent it in my feedback. And they made it public. I'm like, YouTube some haters, dog.
Man, like I was saying, Dan, you damn near need a motherfucker just to stay on YouTube head and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a full-time job and shit to deal with the
Hey,
motherfuckers. That's bullshit.
hey, that's cool, man. I can do an extra job, and I'll be a Jamaican out here.
Listen.
I'll cuss their ass out. I don't have a problem cussing out people, man.
Need
I ain't got no problem. They gonna build another song like this, yes, sir. They just said another thing, y'all suck. You and your mama. Sir, my mama's no longer here. Good, because she ain't got to be here to listen to me cuss your ass out.
You don't want to hear that shit. You don't want
Right.
to hear that shit.
You want to hear that? You ain't getting no sympathy over here. You don't care about the money you stopping from me making. You don't care about that. You don't care about the time and effort I put into these videos. So guess what? I don't care about your love or nothing. F you. I'm gonna cuss you out. And I'm gonna cuss your supervisor out, and I'm gonna cuss the other person. If I could talk to the head person of YouTube, I would cuss them out. I don't care.
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense, man. That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm. They did
When
all craziness.
When I seen it last night, it was just a video. It didn't say nothing about it being on live. I thought it was live, but it was like a premiere. They premiered it and everything.
No, I premiered that video.
Oh, okay.
So I downloaded it and then uploaded it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
crazy.
And then now this other one, I got 2 streams out there, so it's cool.
Wow.
That's how they do you, boy, man.
Fuck it, man. Monetize. They better have monetized both of them. Man.
Oh, guess what? They did. They did. You know, HD stay on his it.
Yeah,
Don't play about that.
That bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, man. This damn thing here. I saw I'm trying to see when that you finna go see that Top Gun or nah?
Man, hell nah. That shit do look kind of good though. I mean,
know
I might go to the drive because it's driving season and shit.
So
I might do it. You know.
No, I'm gonna go check it out. The first one was okay to me, you know. I'll see the second one, but I'm more of an Iron Eagle guy, so I'm not.
Me too. You know,
I'm an Iron Eagle guy. Yeah, boy, my boy Louis Gossett Jr. Put that tape in and start jamming. I said, get it. Yeah, my dad got me on that.
Yeah, I forgot how it was just cooler than Top Gun to me and shit.
It was way better than Top Gun. And the one dude had more swag than Tom Cruise.
Yeah, fact. Chappie.
Right. Chappie, man, what? And then I remember like he went to go because like he thought Chappie died. He had to go save his pops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he thought Chappie was gold and stuff. And then his dad was in the back trying to, you know what I'm saying, run it. He like, Pops, I got this. You know, I had to tell Pops, I got this. We good. And then, you know what I'm saying, and then he got back to the base and stuff, and Chappie came out of nowhere. And he was like, he ran to him, and he was like, man, I thought you was gone. He was like, shoot, I was. I had the doggy paddle. That's my joint, dog. I didn't know you was on that too, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I fucks with Iron Eagle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Chance. Yeah, LB. They made the video public, dog.
Oh, they did the one from the stream version.
Yeah, the StreamYard. I had to go and do a screenshot of the feedback, right? Because now they got a thing where you do a feedback. Mm-hmm. Now you can take a picture with that thing and take a picture of what you're against, and then I just sent it to them, man. They changed that shit right when I got home, bro. So I got 2 StreamYards out there last night.
Oh, so you can delete the one that you reposted then?
Hell no, nigga. That shit got over 100-some views and it's monetized. We good.
Oh, never mind.
Nah, it's all, yeah. Chance like, nah, it's all good in public, like nothing ever happened, huh? Yeah, dog. I told you they don't like HD over here, man. You know, it's cool. You know, we don't have the big piece of chicken. We ain't got the big front outside. We ain't got the 5-10 rooms yet. But guess what though? We still getting it in. We still kicking it.
Fucking right.
Damn right. HD, they felt that pressure. Hell yeah, they felt that pressure, Daryl Clark. I sent their ass a feedback like, look, man, ain't nothing wrong with this video. Y'all just hating. Y'all just don't like, man, that you got brothers on here talking about something positive and nothing talking about killing nobody. They hate that. But yeah, I was an Iron Eagle man, dog. I wasn't no Top Gun fan like that. Everybody loved Top Gun, but man, I loved Iron Eagle. That was my shit.
Yeah, man.
I wasn't tripping because every time I went to the theater for like the last 2 months, they kept playing this trailer, and I was like, "Is this Top Gun? Or is this something else?"
It looked like it's kind of cool and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm good, dog. That's a pass for me.
Some good ass. What do you?
That look like Flight Simulator, like Pilot Wings on fucking Nintendo 64.
Oh, you talking about Maverick? I mean, you talking about Top Gun Maverick, the one coming out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I mean, I might go see it. I don't know, man. I'll go see it just to go see it. It looked like something just to watch and stuff. I'll go watch that. Go get some order some food while I'm watching the movie, you know.
I don't know what else is coming out in June, but I ain't watching that. I'm good on that. I just I'd see the trailer. I've seen that trailer at least like 8 times when I went to the theater for the last 2 months.
I mean,
not on this.
You really need a Top Gun sequel after 1,000 years.
It looked like some good action and shit. Like it could possibly have.
They didn't show nothing.
That was wrong with the other one. It's like no action and shit. You know.
Oh yeah, and Goose died.
Yeah, like no, I don't know. Fuck about Goose and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
It feel like June gonna just be a streaming month.
Yeah,
streaming.
I want to see that Jurassic Park. I
completely forgot about Is Jurassic Park coming out in June?
Yep, June 10th. What up, Lobo?
Yep, I want to see that.
I hope it's better than the second one.
Oh yeah, it is. It's gonna be better. I think the human race is on the brink of extinction, dog. In this one.
Oh my god!
It just looked like they got dinosaurs.
Jurassic Park just went somewhere else with their movies. Like what? Shit was like it's like they trying to do Christopher Nolan's Planet of the Apes.
We having another Mission Impossible. The one with
those make money.
The Ghost Recon was good. I liked that one.
Ghost Recon got a movie.
No, it was called Ghost something. Ghost Protocol. Excuse me. With
Ghost Protocol. I was about to say, like,
Ghost
you're
Protocol.
on a video game.
Yeah, my bad, man. I'm tired. I had a long ass day in this sun.
Ghost Protocol is the one with I think
I'm gonna be messing up
with,
shit.
what's her face? Robert Thicke's wife, I think.
Bro, it's TV show series season right now, man. Yeah, that is true, Chance, man. I gotta catch that on Cobra Kai come in September. Can't wait.
Oh,
that'll be dope.
Like the last season came out, I think, like the last week of December.
Right. This one coming out September 9th, 5 days after my birthday. Hell yeah. Great birthday gift.
Cobra Kai's dope.
Yeah, that shit dope.
The Boys come out next month.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that on my break. I'm after tomorrow, I'm on vacation.
That's dope.
Catch
the boys. The boys be off the hook and shit.
Oh, I am. I'm
the black dude from there's a black dude that's in The Boys. He had a scene in Power in book 2.
Who?
He was the cop. His name is gonna be Mother's Milk, and I can't remember his real name, but his code name is Mother's Milk.
Mother's Milk. He's in Power.
Yeah, you don't remember when they was like investigating everyone in the
he don't watch Power.
Yeah. He wasn't in it for that long because he's a main character in The Boys, so he was like in that one episode. So
what episode was that?
You don't remember the episode when he was doing prepping, like when they was like investigating everybody like in the school and stuff like that, like who killed Jabari? It was like season.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, and he was like the main guy above everybody. You only seen I think like in one episode, and then they had like the other cops like take over in the Professor Milgram. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was like, Mother's Milk is in this.
Eminem.
Wow, you say Eminem.
That's called Mother's Milk. Eminem.
I can't remember his real name. I just remember his code name because it's so crazy.
He said, Lobo said, is it Laz Alonso?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Okay.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, fucking the boys be funny as shit. That shit crazy.
Oh hell yeah, I got
shit crazy.
Yeah, Laz Alonso. Yeah, Laz Alonso. Oh, that nigga just won't go home and chill.
Nah, nigga. Cuz, nigga.
This might be calling him shit. Like, y'all doing something like that.
Listen, that nigga's not happy. And you see, he gonna get some superpowers and shit.
Oh, you talking about Butch? Yeah, I saw the trailer.
Butcher and shit. Butcher gonna get some superpowers and shit.
The butcher coming.
Yeah, the Butcher. That nigga's a motherfucker. Butcher's a motherfucker.
Yeah, their dynamic is funny as hell. Mother's Milk Butcher and Huey and the other guy, the Latino dude. Is he Latino? Yeah. I think he's Latino.
No, he like French and shit.
Yeah, French.
But he be speaking Mexican and shit. I mean, he be speaking Spanish and shit. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's funny too. And that Asian chick that can't talk and shit.
Yeah.
So they actually got a suit that's down with them and shit.
It's called Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 in 2023 and Part 2 in 2024. I don't know. That sounds kind of clean. I got to see the trailer.
I still didn't watch the last. I still got to watch Mission Impossible 3 from like 2008, like in its entirety.
Damn, boy. I don't know. Mission Impossible 3 was lame to me. Two and 3 were lame.
I don't know why, but I think I don't remember too. I just remember like
LB2 was terrible. Dog, the dude
too bad? I don't remember. Like I don't remember too.
Dog, the dude threw some in the room, blew the room up. Then the dude come back. Tom Cruise walked past the fire, all slow motion and shit.
Oh yeah, I don't remember. The only thing I remember is like those disguises, like when they pretty much like made them realistic, like somebody else.
Man, it was terrible.
I remember that Ghost Protocol. Ghost Protocol. I remember that.
No, Ghost Protocol went harder than 2 and 3.
Okay. I don't know. Was Ghost Protocol after 3 or before 3?
No, it was after 2 and 3.
Okay.
It was like number 4 or 5, one of them.
Okay, because 5 I've never seen. 6 I think came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think so. I forgot. I gotta brush back on my.
I gotta rewatch all of them shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I forgot. But I just want to see that Jurassic Park because I know people gonna be getting killed, and that's my type of movie.
I think they're getting out of hand because like the last one, I was like, okay, man.
Okay, Ghost Protocol. Okay, yeah, Daryl Clark. Yeah, Ghost Protocol was number 4. LB. Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured because 2 and 3 were trash, and then 4 came out. I was like, okay, I messed up.
Wasn't Paula Patton in Ghost Protocol?
Paula Patton, yeah. She was. Yeah, she was.
Jurassic Park though, like
that new Batman was
dinosaurs creeping like horror movies. Like they had
that new Batman. The new Batman one garbage. It was just that he was playing. When he did Bruce Wayne, it kind of threw it off because he was sort of emo-ish. So that kind of killed it right there. But it's a movie. Batman was a great movie.
Yeah,
but I agree though. Venom 2 was trash. I agree with Venom 2. The Batman was trash.
Yeah, Batman definitely was a trash.
But Venom 2 was trash. That shit was garbage.
Yeah, that disrespected Carnage. Yeah, that shit had me so fucking tight.
I don't know how you mess Carnage up.
By making it a rated PG-13 movie. Let's just start there.
Right.
Just to have that Marvel scene at the end, like
there's another Fast and Furious coming. Oh man,
yeah, 10. You know, they said they was gonna do 10. I think Cardi B is gonna be like a main character in this one.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Are you serious?
You don't remember she was in the last one? Like she had the cameo.
No. We ain't doing just two position drivers this time. No.
I fuck with Cardi, man. Leave Cardi alone.
No. We're not doing 2 position drivers. No, we're gonna do 4 this time. Stop talking. I don't want to hear that.
Fast and Furious needs some ratchetness. They done everything. Shit. When they went to space, this was a joke.
I gotta hear T because I know T gonna say something funny.
It was a joke for like years. It was a joke for years. Like, what are they gonna do? Go to space? These motherfuckers went to space.
T. Yo, what do you feel about?
I want ratchetness, man.
What do you feel about Cardi B in Fast and Furious 10 with a big role in it?
Hey, listen.
I don't know if you have a big role.
I didn't see the last one, so
no, the last one was like just, bro, what the fuck is happening? Like,
yeah,
like you had Vin Diesel and John Cena just trying to be like, we were brothers, but you never cared about me. Dad always liked you more.
Gosh. That sounds so fruitylicious.
John Cena just want to destroy the world and shit, like like take over the world or whatever with the satellites and all that.
Whatchamacallit was dope.
Cena just lost his goddamn mind. That shit. So
what's the show he did on HBO? The Peacemaker.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker go hard.
He was great in Peacemaker. He was great in Suicide.
Do you really want to be?
Bruh, it was kind of my shit.
That was
intro stupid. That intro is stupid.
And like that shit got better with every episode and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like by the end of it, I was like, man, John Cena can act and shit. It was crazy.
John Cena used to like be mid, like he used to be. He didn't really start getting good until Suicide Squad. Like this was like last year. Suicide Squad, he's making his best shit.
I was surprised. Like, look, I'm with Tito. I was surprised because I wasn't expecting nothing. You know, Christian be capping. He like, man, y'all got to see Peacemaker.
Yeah, him and
and I'm like this. John Cena, dog, really? What John Cena we getting in this one, dog? Are you serious? So I started watching it, and I was like, sitting there like, man, this is low key raw. I can't believe this is pretty good.
He played an agent, a soldier, or something in that realm in every movie. So it's like, like the Marine, trash. 12 Rounds was like okay because like I don't know, I just like those type of movies like where they be having you running around crazy, trying to put on bombs and shit.
That sound like LB, nigga.
Now, it's like that other Jason Statham movie, Crank. Like when he had his around, like trying to charge his hard as shit.
Dog, Crank was way over the top.
Yo, Crank was dope, but Crank 2 was like doing too much. Like, dog, like I gotta be on
Crank was way over the top, man.
Crank 2 had to be on an acid.
Crank, both of them was over the top.
No, part 2 was like, dog, like this nigga was going so fast, this nigga became like it transferred to like them regular people and him fighting people like Godzilla and shit. It's like what? And fighting in slow motion and shit, and that shit lasted for like 5 minutes. I'm like, yo, this shit is wild. The first one I fucked with though.
Man, I'm just trying to see, man, how you had the only black girl on Peacemaker be gay. And she was fat too. She looked just like Precious. I thought it was Precious.
I've seen her before and other shit. I just don't remember the name.
And then John Cena was roasting her. Oh, you're a carpet muncher. Oh,
oh yeah, he's like unapologetically jealous. He's like unapologetically insulting.
Yeah, that shit was, he was hilarious.
Like he's like a misogynist, like, but he doesn't realize he's a misogynist.
Yeah, misogynist, like he's partly racist and shit, you know what I'm saying? I think he's
the only thing he didn't do
too.
was racist though. Like he didn't like really say nothing racist, but they just associated him with that.
He kind of did though. No,
he
said a couple.
Like I don't remember. Like
he
I remember
he kind of did.
No, he said a couple racist things. You know what I'm saying? But like the whole shit was about him trying to redeem himself. You know what I'm saying? Because basically they put all the bullshit on his father. You know what I'm saying? He's fucked up because his father raised him fucked up. And that was like the narrative of it.
I remember they tried to put the racism thing on him just because of his pops. but he would like he'd be like, but I'm not racist though.
Right.
But he says like homophobic shit. It was like, dog.
Yeah, he was breaking all the PC rules and shit.
Yeah, he did.
That shit was funny.
My favorite part that had me crying is like when Cena couldn't shoot like the kids or whatever, like when he was assassinating like the rich, like the mansion, the people in the mansion and stuff. And then the vigilante walks up and he was like, yo, let me just have this real quick. And then he just started going fucking 007.
Right. That was my part. Hey, Willis J said everybody white is kind of racist. It's a spectrum.
That's funny.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, that shit was low key raw, man. And then he was trying to smash the white girl all episode.
Yeah, finally got it.
Made it even more funny with Justice League. After everything that's happened, Justice League shows up late.
Yeah, that's
late asshole.
Yeah.
And they had like a real Aquaman and Flash in there. Like.
Right.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny as hell. Tokyo Drift was slept on too. You look like T Hubbard. You look like you like the Tokyo Drift.
That shit
you look like you like that movie shit.
But what makes it crazy, a lot of shit that happens in 9 is associated with that. It's like, what? Like Hans shows up. I think Hans was in 3. And then he just popped like, nigga, you been dead for how many years? Like, dog.
He just
This
popped.
nigga just pops up in 9, like, okay. Like Jason Statham, like, didn't he kill your ass? Like, dog.
Yeah, see, I know nothing about what's going on. I think the last one I've seen a
They had a
couple
lot
of
of
them over
Tokyo
the
Drift
years
shit
and
in
shit.
9. Like,
But the last one I could probably tell you about was like 6 or 7 or something. Like one of them I
I
seen.
never saw 5 because that's when I never saw 5. That was the one when The Rock started to show up in it. Never saw 6 or 7, but then I started getting back into Fast and Furious with Fate of the Furious, the 8th one.
Right now, Tokyo Drift was trash.
Yeah, it was
T
trash.
Love, you said you watched it 100 times a day, dog. You should have kept that to yourself. You should have kept that to yourself, bro.
100 times a day.
And then they had the one movie that came out after Fate of the Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, the spinoff movie.
Yeah, that was okay. Hobbs and Shaw.
That was all right, but they went over the top with that shit too. The Black Superman and shit.
He actually was, dog.
Well, when they had The Rock like hold the helicopter, like, come on, son. Like holding the like helicopter like while he was like on the truck. Like pulling back the helicopter like he was Captain America and shit.
It's
Shit,
The Rock.
he was.
Smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, man. You know The Rock. You know The Rock is like extra superpowerish in all his movies.
He gotta look like super strong. No, when that nigga fought like a whole agency on a skyscraper with one leg, I was like, all right, man, y'all got it, bro.
Right.
That skyscraper movie, that shit was trash.
I knew it was trash, dog. And all his movies, like every movie he playing, it all looked like it's all connected.
I watched Rampage. I watched Skyscraper like a little bit of it. I was like, yo, this shit is wild. But Rampage, I saw that shit was trash.
You said Rampage?
Yeah, Rampage is trash. It just gave me a little nostalgia because of the video game.
Rampage was all right. It wasn't trash all the way. It was okay.
It just gave me nostalgia. That's all Rampage did because of the video games. So, like, Rock got movies that's dope. It's just a lot of shit. It's like he'll go on a good streak for 1 minute, then the next minute he like putting out bullshit. Then he'll go right back to a streak again and put out bullshit again. Like, but Black Adam's gonna be that movie though. Black Adam's gonna be that shit.
Yep.
Whenever that come out, I think come out the end of the year.
Right. Man, I hope we don't get no Chet Holmgren, man. Shit.
Good.
You said what?
So I hope my Magic don't get no Chet Holmgren.
I mean, they could switch up. I mean, they got like a month.
I hope they switch up, man.
And even if they do pick him, they have a chance to probably like trade him if somebody wants him.
Right.
I don't see them getting them down. You should be straight. I can't. They fucked that up, man. Y'all better riot or something.
Right.
Come back with a handful of white boys. Like, what the fuck? Hell no.
Now, what if he end up being your great white hope, though?
It's possible. I think, you know what I'm saying? He needs some seasoning and shit.
Well, Willis J said Black Adam was pushed back to next year.
Damn, for real?
Damn. Probably because of Aquaman. Because they don't want their movies clashing and stuff like that. And
Okay, Willis J said it's all Ezra Miller and Amber Heard's fault. Yep, it is. Because Ezra Miller can't stop slapping bitches, and Amber Heard she can't stop lying on motherfuckers. So
Wait, it's getting
I
delayed because of them
completely forgot about
motherfuckers.
Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Ezra Miller show. I was like, that he did it again.
Yeah, it's been on push now.
That's fucked up.
Shit, at least The Boys is all right because the guy who plays Homelander was slapping the chef over there in Spain and shit. If you heard about that shit.
Homelander is an asshole in real life and shit. That nigga is such a douchebag on there. This shit's funny.
That's why when I heard it, I was like, that nigga still in character?
Right. For real, still in character. That motherfucker, that nigga got issues, bro. That nigga Homelander's a motherfucker.
Right. That She-Hulk look trash. Tell us something we don't know.
Man,
I still haven't seen the She-Hulk
fix
trailer.
that CGI immediately. Because that shit was bothering me throughout the whole entire trailer. I'm like,
Remember her busy taking its on cat's bed. What? She was taking dookies on people's bed? What?
yeah, she took a shit on homeboy's bed and shit.
Wow. Johnny Depp bed.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she wild.
Yeah, she mad disrespectful. Yeah,
she lost this, but regardless if she lose, the feminists are still gonna be like, oh, I still believe that he was still toxic to her. All right.
Okay, he wasn't taking shits on her bed. That takes the cake.
Oh, I know she been lying from the jump. When I heard the phone call, I'm like, and that was like 2 years ago when I heard the phone call. It was like with their conversation, I was like, man, she was capping then. Like,
exactly.
She get them on Hollywood hoes.
Oh, she's shitting in the bed, then went to Coachella. You stupid, Willis J.
I'm saying, is that what happened?
If that's what really happened, that's crazy.
Looks like Ham will be the Lakers head coach. Oh, that would be a good pick. Darvin Ham.
Man, why he take that job?
Right.
He's a first-time head coach. Darvin Ham ain't coached before, has he? Not head coach.
Nope.
Man, set up to get wet up, dog. I wish him the best, though.
Nah, F that. He on the enemy.
I don't know. He ain't got nothing coming. I mean, unless they figure out how to get a whole new squad in here, I don't think they got shit coming.
Chris C said LeBron gave the approval.
Of course he did.
Right. You know he did.
Of course he did.
Oh, you seen people going in on Bronny?
Yeah, because he had a little white girl took the prom.
I was like, the first thing that came to my mind was like, look what school he go to, look where he lived at.
Right.
But then somebody made a good valid point to a degree. Was like, there ain't no excuse. Kobe flew out Brandy to his shit.
Oh God! Let's stop it.
Yo, these niggas was going in on Twitter.
Nah, that's too
like, yo, Twitter people are funny though. I can't even hold you.
Niggas haters, B.
They had
the picture.
You know what? This is crazy.
I'm a fan of Bronny's now because he took a white girl like his dad took a white girl, but his white girl a little better than the dad.
Oh, they did that too. They did that too. They showed the picture of Bron's prom date and shit.
So I'm a fan of his now. I hope he make it now.
No, they had the the prom picture, right, with Bronny and the white girl,
right,
and then there's somebody put like a black girl and a dashiki and a fucking kufi staring.
Oh man.
Look,
disrespect.
Look, all I know is like this, man.
Yo, these niggas is dumb.
Bronny had a bad little white girl, badder than his dad had. So I'm sorry, he went.
I'm not tripping. The only time I would like go, okay, now you sound like a goofy, is if you start talking like Antonio Brown and shit. Like, let's make a toast to mixed babies and shit like that. Now, if you start talking crazy like that, then it's like, okay. But if you ain't saying nothing like coonish, then it's like, whatever.
Man, if you want to take a white girl to prom, let the nigga take a white girl to prom. So.
No, that's not the problem. Like, no, I'm saying, like, if he's doing that, it's like, whatever. But I'm saying, like, if he's, like, dumping on, like, his own women and shit. Because it's like, I saw a lot of people make, like, Robert Griffith III. I saw his shit. I'm like, but you got a history of snow bunnies and shit.
Man, listen, at least
sliding down the avalanche, nigga. Like, you got a history of sliding down the avalanches, nigga.
Listen, he checks the box for me, dog. Like, all I ask is that the white bitch be bad and shit.
Man, she was.
She fine in the ball.
She fine as hell.
Yeah, she a fine little white girl.
Yeah, I saw LeBron. I saw LeBron prom date. I'm like, dog, how your son out doing you, dog? Damn.
Well, number one, I'll give LeBron a little bell because number one, Cleveland. Cleveland.
Bro, I don't want to hear that
California.
Shit. I don't want to hear that shit.
Cleveland versus California. What white women do you think gonna look better? Like,
I mean, believe it or not, like, it's actually supposed in Cleveland and shit.
Show me.
Cleveland does have bitches now.
I need to see with my old two eyes. Cleveland.
Yeah. Bitches in Cleveland.
White hoes.
Oh,
I don't know. When I think of white hoes from Cleveland, I just think of like.
You know what you get in Cleveland a lot, dog. You get a lot of mixed. I just think of
like white women spit in a pan or something.
Nah, I'm telling you, you get a lot of mixed out there because it's like Puerto Rican bitches out there and black, they all in white, they all intermingle and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you get a good mix of bitches.
I don't even like those types. Those like white-esque Puerto Rican types.
Well, I mean, listen, dog. That don't mean somebody else don't like them.
Like no wonder you left. No wonder you left. I'll take my town to South Beach too.
Mm-hmm. Brown took the W.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hate on Bronny for getting a badass little white chick and shit.
Nah, me neither. I have no problem with it.
Probably blew her back out that night too.
Yeah, you know he did.
He did. Oh, I know. Yeah. I know all us up here would have.
Nah. I gotta make it clear, like he better.
Out, you know what I'm saying?
He better, but knowing him, it's like everything is gonna. It's shaky ground because it's like you are LeBron James' son, and she probably got ulterior motives and shit. It's like the girl that was trying to catch Zion on, like at Duke and shit, like on the fucking when they was FaceTiming each other. It's like, what is the point of this? I don't get it.
Right.
Like the only crime that I see here is terrible game from Zion. That's it.
And from Bam too.
Yeah, Bam like takes the cake and shit,
I
dog.
don't even talk about Bam. Bam just disgraced black men.
But listen, dog, that's what a lot of niggas do, dog. They go fall in love with a terrible white girl. Like, nah.
Like how
A big
it doesn't make sense to me. Like, dog, I'm still trying to do math on that. Like, you were in Miami. Like, what?
Listen.
Man, you better go learn something from James Harden or something. Like,
Man, listen, man, niggas be liking they trash white girls and shit.
had 3 sperm whales.
Hey,
Had
look
3
what
sperm whales at the table. Like,
look what Daryl Clark said. Bronny rich, smashing bad bitches, and about to go to NBA. Bam, the nigga that take one for the team and shit.
But Bam doesn't have to take one for the team.
He doesn't,
Nigga, Bobo doing better than fucking Bam.
Yeah,
Bobo, like, come on.
Bam shouldn't be taking anything for the team, dad. Like,
Even
you
though
are
Bobo
NBA,
dealing with a toxic chick, but I'm just saying.
And he didn't take one for the team. He took 3 for the team and shit, dog.
Right.
All at the same
3 hungry hippos standing around.
Listen, dad.
I think the hungry hippos were skinnier, dog.
Burn 3 willies and shit.
You said free willy.
Niggas be liking they trash white girls. I'm trying to tell you.
Nigga, go to timeout, nigga. You stupid. You love they trash ass white girl.
They do. You see, that be the one they be holding hands in the park with and shit. You know
Oh God. Oh gosh, that's terrible.
Out, Dad. What are you doing?
That's terrible.
Oh man.